My name is Dr. Tiffany Ludwig, and I come from Owens State Community College, so I have the experience of a community college. A little background about myself is, as I mentioned, came from a community college, so I was actually, I was a student in a community college and then worked there. Took the stair-step method, got my bachelor's degree and my master's degree through Spring Arbor University, and then went on to get my doctorate degree at Indiana Wesleyan University, which I have had now for over a year. I am married, I have 2 boys, and my husband has his own lawn care business, which is thriving, minus the rain. I do the billing and payroll for that, so I do manage that. I have always had education on my mind. Even when I went to nursing school, I knew I wanted to get into the education aspect. So that was kind of, some people will say, well, geez, you know, you just went right through. It's like, not a lot of people know what they want to do. Sometimes they kind of dabble in a couple of other things. I didn't necessarily do that because I knew what I wanted to do. I have 4 rescue dogs at home, and I am a big Ohio State Buckeye fan, and if this tells you anything, 2 of my dogs' names are Scarlet and Gray. So hopefully that doesn't offend anyone that's not a Buckeyes fan. That was on my goal list. When I went back to get my doctorate degree, that was the golden question, was what are you gonna do with it? And to be honest with you, I wasn't really sure at first. And then as I started to get into schooling and seeing the different aspects that the doctorate degree brought to my attention, the administrative role was something that I felt that was the next step in my journey. It was my way to contribute, to be able to give my all back to the nursing program and other allied health systems. My very first goal, which may seem as silly as it sounds, is to get to know everyone. From what I have learned about this college in the short time that I have been present here, is how close-knit of a group that everyone is. Everybody knows their names, everybody has a face to a name, and that is my first goal. I don't feel that you can be a good motivator as a leader unless you really know who you're working with collaboratively. So that would be my very first goal. My next goal would be to definitely try to use some of my resources. I do have a lot of different stakeholders that I am affiliated with, so I feel that I can really bring that to this college. Yes, and that was one of the polls to come here, was that Northwest State being ranked #1 with the community colleges, with the pass rates for first time with NCLEX. That is one of the huge factors that really pulls students in, keeps their attention. You know, they understand that not only is this program something that stands by their word, they're going to get you that degree, however, they also include that rigor that's going to lead you to be successful into your career. So that was one of the biggest draws for me to come here. You know, it was, for me, walking in the door, and this sounds kind of corny, but I just got a feeling when I walked in here. It's just that teamwork, that community-based feeling that I got, and I think that's really important for students, because students, nursing school is tough. Allied health professions, it's tough. There's a lot of people aiming for those similar goals, so you know, nursing students need those different support. So be able to know that they have that where they are going to be, you know, someone that's going to help them along the way. They're going to have someone to guide them. And that was, you know, one of the things that I think could be very helpful to students. So I think I could also bring that to the table, as well as understanding what it's like to be a student, understanding what it's like to be a faculty member, and now understanding what it's like to be in the administrative role, to be able to support their journey along the way.